Dave said to the class, "Every day we'll study English grammar. If you make a mistake, I'll hit you with a stick." Then Dave opened his textbook. He said, "Today we'll learn the past perfect progressive verb tense, as well as the future conditional." What did Dave open? His textbook. Dave opened his textbook. Who opened his textbook? Dave. Dave opened his textbook. And what did Dave open? His textbook. Dave opened his textbook. Whose textbook did Dave open? Well, his own textbook, right? He opened his own textbook. Did he open a student's textbook, or did he open his own textbook? He opened his own textbook. Why did he open his textbook? Well, he opened his textbook to begin teaching. To begin teaching. What would the students study? Well, they would study the past perfect progressive verb tense, as well as the future conditional. Would they also study the future conditional? Yes, that's right. As well as means also. As well as also. So they would also study the future conditional, as well as the future conditional. Hui. Then Dave pointed to a girl and said, "What's the past perfect progressive?" Oh no, oh no, oh no. Who did Dave point at? A girl. Dave pointed at a girl. Did Dave point at a boy, or did Dave point at a girl? Well, Dave pointed at a girl. What did Dave ask the girl? Well, he asked her, "What's the past perfect progressive?" Who did he ask? He asked a girl. He asked a girl, "What's the past perfect progressive?" Did Dave point at a boy? No, he didn't point at a boy. Dave pointed at a girl. Who pointed? Dave. Dave pointed. Who did he point at? A girl. He pointed at a girl. The girl was very nervous. She said, I don't know." Was the girl happy? No. Was the girl sad? No. How did the girl feel? That's right, she was nervous. Was she a little nervous? No. She was very nervous. Very. The girl was very nervous. Why was the girl very nervous? Well, because she didn't know. She was nervous because she didn't know the past perfect progressive. She said, I don't know." As soon as she finished speaking, the evil teacher jumped across the room with a large stick and hit her on the head. The girl cried. When did the teacher jump? When she finished speaking. As soon as the girl finished speaking. Did he jump as soon as the girl cried? No. Not as soon as she cried. As soon as she finished speaking. As soon as she finished speaking, the teacher jumped. When she finished speaking, the teacher jumped. Who jumped as soon as she finished speaking? The teacher jumped as soon as she finished speaking. So the good teacher jumped as soon as she finished speaking. No, not the good teacher. The evil teacher jumped as soon as she finished speaking. What kind of teacher was the evil teacher? English. He was an evil English teacher. The evil English teacher jumped as soon as she finished speaking. Did he jump with a rock? Nope. He didn't jump with a rock. He jumped with a large stick. And what did he do? Well, he hit the girl on the head. Where did he hit the girl? On the head. He hit the girl on the head. Did he hit the girl on her hand? Or did he hit the girl on the head? On the head. He hit the girl on the head. What did he hit her with? He hit her with a large stick. A large stick. He hit her with a large stick on the head. The girl cried. Who cried? The girl. Did the girl cry or did the teacher cry? Well, the girl cried. The teacher was smiling. He liked it. But the girl cried. The other students were very scared. Were they afraid or were they happy? They were afraid. They were scared. Were they very scared? Were they a little scared? Very. They were very scared. Who was very scared? The other students, of course. The other students were very scared. Why were they scared? Well, because the teacher hit the girl on the head. So they were very scared. The teacher pointed to a boy and said, "What is the future conditional?" Did he point to another girl? No, he didn't point to another girl. He pointed to a boy. Who did he point to? A boy. The teacher pointed to a boy. What did the evil teacher ask? The evil teacher asked, What is the future conditional? Who did he ask? He asked a boy. The evil teacher asked a boy. He asked, what is the future conditional? What did the boy say? Actually, the boy said nothing. Did the boy speak? No, he didn't. The boy didn't speak. The boy said nothing. Did the boy say something? Or did the boy say nothing? Nothing. The boy said nothing. Who said nothing? The boy. The boy said nothing. The teacher said, go ahead. Answer now. Did this teacher say, begin? Answer? Yes. The teacher said, begin. The teacher said, go ahead. Go ahead. Begin. Start to do something. Same. The teacher said, begin. Answer now. The teacher said, go ahead. Answer now. Who said, go ahead? The teacher said, go ahead. Did the boy say, go ahead? No, the boy didn't say, go ahead. The teacher said, go ahead. Begin. Answer now. The boy said, but, we haven't learned it yet. Had the class learned yet? No, they had not. They had not learned the future conditional yet. What had they not learned? Well, they had not learned the future conditional. Had they learned the future conditional? No, they hadn't. They hadn't learned the future conditional. What hadn't they learned? They hadn't learned the future conditional yet. Had the teacher taught them the future conditional? No, he hadn't. He hadn't taught them the future conditional. They hadn't learned the future conditional yet. Who hadn't learned the future conditional yet? The students, right? The students hadn't learned it yet. The students hadn't learned it yet. So the boy said, but we haven't learned it yet. The evil teacher said, in other words, you don't know it. Did he say, in other words? Yes, of course. He said, in other words. He said, more directly, he said, in another way, you don't know it. So we say, in other words, when we are going to be direct. When we will say something more directly. When we will say something very direct. We say, in other words. In other words, you don't know it. Right? The teacher is very direct, very straight, very strong. When we say something, again, very strong, we say, in other words. So the teacher said, "In other words, you don't know it." In other words, the teacher said, "In other words, you don't know it." The teacher, Dave, jumped across the room and hit the boy hard on the head. The boy cried. Did he hit the boy softly or hard on the head? Well, he hit the boy hard on the head. Did he hit the boy powerfully on the head or gently on the head? Well, powerfully, hard. He hit the boy hard on the head. He didn't hit the boy softly. He didn't hit the boy gently. He hit the boy hard on the head. Who did he hit hard on the head? Well, the boy. He hit the boy hard on the head.